Hey everybody, it's your friend Kevin. Welcome all of you new subscribers and existing friends of the channel. This is your card and your message of the day. Alright, so we're going to start off with the Happier Me affirmation card. This comes from what looks like Aramond. Not sure, but that's the deck I got from Amazon. And basically it's saying challenges and blessings in disguise. And you will always find them within yourself, all the necessary resources to face them. You are capable of doing anything you set your mind to. I have the courage and strength to work through any challenge. I have the courage and strength to work through any challenge. Our card of the week, or actually cards, there's two of them, come from Kyle Gray's The Divine Masters with illustrations by Jennifer Hawkyard. And the two that are present is Sopday. She came in last week and also came in again this week. Buddha also came in talking about cosmic power. You have the power to change anything. And you are destined to shine bright, to do your thing. Buddha is about heightened awareness, making peace with your thoughts and with the world. In other words, just take care of anything and everything that you need to set peace with. Peace within yourself. Peace within the past. Let it go, let it go, let it go, as they say. Our card of the day comes from the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck by Radley Valentine. These illustrations are by Dan Craig. Dan Craig, incidentally, has done a number of collaborations with Radley. Images are always quite lovely. My Kevinisms: I am wisdom, I am light, I am a star, and I shine bright. I am in deliberate creation mode. You're deliberately creating your destiny with whatever you're thinking and desire. And then this one I like. I am destined to shine bright without fear. Fear is what keeps us trapped and stuck and in that never-ending cycle of here we go again. Incidentally, this is an angel numerology number 7 day, and the notes I have on that are as follows. Here we go. Wise, being analytical, being very focused, somewhat introverted, a great day for meditating and making good choices. So whatever choices you've got going on, whatever choices you're choosing about your career, about business, about what you should be doing, your purpose, will be good choices. Actions on matters that will serve your greatest good. And you can also believe in some divine magic. It's also about choices. There's our card. Thank you, Gertrude. It's also about choices. Now, we're at April 22nd, 2024. The full moon this time round is in the sign of Scorpio. That's about feelings. That's about the sting in the tail. Scorpios can be quite ruthless at times. But our sun, which is the opposing part where we get to see the full moon, that's in Taurus. And if you look at the astrological makeup of these two, we see that Taurus is right opposing Scorpio. It's like right across from it. Taurus is really somewhat about strategy, and what we're being asked to do is find the balance between what we want practically and the feelings about it, the feelings about those things. So in this moon cycle, remember that the 23rd, the full moon goes into the sign of Scorpio at 7:48 Eastern time, or New York time. So whatever that represents for you, wherever you are, that's what time it sort of enters into its full illumination. The effects of it can be felt slightly before and slightly afterwards. If you've got a new moon crystal grid like I set up last time, it's time to take it down. It's time to retire all of those. Let's see what our card of the day says, and then we can get on with the reading. High Priestess. Ooh, hello. I always feel like this is Mrs. McGonagall from Harry Potter. It's a bit like, she's eating an apple. She's got her book on her lap. Meditate, she says, and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. Ooh. So I like this. So on these two pillars, we've got yin and yang. So there's no accident we've got this. Let me see if I can get closer. See those? On one pillar, she has a water jug. I'm not sure what this is on the other pillar. But the High Priestess really is saying for you not to neglect some of what you've learned and things that you really want to know more about. The introversion part of our spiritual nature brings us great wisdom. If you've wanted to learn more about the pendulum, crystals, tarot, oracle, who your guardian angel is, who your spirit guides are, because they're a little different, then this would be the time to do it. Sopde brings you the cosmic power to open up those chakras and to find that balance. There may be emotions that you are feeling, emotions that come up such as jealousy, resentment, harsh words. That's the Scorpio part of this balancing act. Scorpio being a fixed sign. And then if you're into astrology, look at your star chart to see where Scorpio falls in it. And then we'll come back over here and ask, Beatrice, do you have any words of wisdom that I can share that helps folks understand? She's saying this is a time of great knowledge and great power. A time where we can emerge as being teachers that transcend all of our spiritual arms and legs, if you will. The energy, she's saying, is shifting. Physical energy is already shifted. The human experience hasn't caught up. There are many who are still lingering on the need for this or the need for that. For example, she's saying that this need to know what other people are doing, what other people are seeing, what other people are saying, are distractions that are beginning to wane and go away. There's a great repetition in this idea that when we're seeing people who seem to be locked into negative self-talk and negative judgment of others, the pointing fingers and the blame and the shame and all that goes with those negative practices. This is where we come forward with our knowledge of love and our knowledge of understanding and our knowledge of truth and our knowledge of integrity and our knowledge of trust. This is where people begin to gravitate towards us. Gertrude is she's just sitting very stoic, this morning. I'm not usually used to. She's used to being quite playful, and she's saying that humor and playfulness in that attitude will open the doors that allows in that softness, that love, and that joy. It is not to be confused with being frivolous, and not to be confused with being silly, or not to be confused with being nonchalant, uncaring. So in other words, she's doing this to sarcasm. Don't use sarcasm. Don't make other people the ridicule of your joke. In other words, if you can find the humor in things that don't make any sense to you, do so, but not at the expense of someone else, because you're going to be you can offend people. You can. So Beatrice is saying, find the balance of non-spoken compassion. Tell me more. So this feeling that comes up within all of us, that feeling of compassion, that feeling of love, that feeling of understanding, the feeling of intuition, when you know something's wrong and you know something's off and you know someone is stuck in the weeds of whatever they're stuck into, you can feel it. And then when you feel it, you internally go to look for reasons, look for why, look for this, look for that, and sometimes reach out. What are you thinking? What's going on? And there's this word of what's wrong. You can also say, well, I got a sense that you're not feeling your best. Is there something I can do for you? That's it. Is there something you need? That's it. Whatever it is you feel compelled to share. And I'm talking about your inner circle of influence. That alone, right there, is enough to have people curious, especially if it's not something you do regularly. There's a feeling that these folks who you see, and they can be complete strangers, approaching you, if you smile and you interact, they'll feel that compassion, they'll feel that love, and that may be all you have to do. This is what the High Priestess is saying. You're always protected, and you're always being given guidance. We don't always listen, and we don't always feel the protection, we don't always feel the guidance. Beatrice is saying you have to know it. This is part of the law of being on this land, is the knowing that your intuition, your spirit guides, your angels, your guardian angels are all working in concert with us. And it's different for everybody. Every single one of us came here to have a different adventure than anyone else. We cannot all compare our own adventure with the adventures of others. What we can do is follow the adventure that we're on and team up with other folks to help them follow the adventure that they're on. But not to take their adventure and apply it to ours. Or not to say that their adventure is wrong somehow, which is where, unfortunately, the different modes of religion get a little twisted, tangled up, is what Gertrude says. Our job is to bring the light that lets the softness happen. And when you soften things, they get untangled. People get to the core of, oh, my spirit is listening to that, the heart, the feeling. And I'm hoping this is making sense. All right, my friends, go out there and do great things. Bring down your crystal grids. Be prepared to get stoic, go internalize, look at your 7 chakras, see which one of them, the colors, if you will. And if you want to study chakras, do that. Find out what chakra, what energy center needs the most help. Until tomorrow, big love. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.